What's up, Bieber Nation? Welcome back to the Bieber Beat, where we bring you all the hottest music news, and today is no exception. We're kicking things off with a look back at the absolute bangers that made summer 2025 unforgettable in the country music scene. Get ready to relive those chart-topping hits and the stories behind them. Next up, we're heading to the dazzling stage of The Voice, where a performance took an unexpected, heartwarming turn. A hopeful contestant's rendition of a Morgan Wallen classic led to a moment that had everyone in the studio, and millions watching at home, on the edge of their seats. You won't believe how this audition ended. Then, we're diving into some serious news that's making waves. Morgan Wallen has issued a deeply personal apology following the release of a genealogy report that revealed surprising details about his family history. We've got the full story and what it means for the country superstar. And finally, we've got a track that's climbing the charts in a way nobody saw coming. Limp Bizkit is back in a big way with a new song that's causing a stir and topping multiple Billboard charts. We'll break down how this unexpected hit is making its mark. Stick around for all this and more, and make sure you're subscribed and the bell is dinging. Summer's biggest country anthems are here. Summer 2025 was a scorcher, and country music fans were here for every single minute of it. This season delivered a playlist of anthems that had everyone from seasoned cowboys to city dwellers singing along and maybe even busting out some impromptu line dances. We saw the genre flex its muscles with a fantastic mix of established superstars and exciting new voices dropping tracks that proved country music is as diverse and surprising as ever. Let's dive into the hits that define the season. Morgan Wallen, Just in Case, the fourth single from his album I'm the Problem, absolutely dominated the US country airplay charts. Its power lies in its raw honesty and relatable lyrics about the fear of falling in love again, a sentiment that clearly struck a chord with listeners navigating those fleeting summer romances. Then, Scotty McCreery teamed up with Legends Hootie and the Blowfish for Bottle Rockets, a nostalgic trip back to carefree summer nights and youthful escapades. McCreery himself shared that the song perfectly captures the spirit of growing up in the Carolinas with Hootie and the Blowfish as the soundtrack to those unforgettable summers. We also couldn't escape Good Times and Tan Lines, an upbeat track that practically bottled the essence of summer fun with lyrics about hitting the beach and enjoying those long, warm evenings. And in a surprising yet successful move, Morgan Wallen collaborated with pop sensation Tate McRae on a track that debuted at #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100, proving his versatility. Finally, Russell Dickerson's Happen to Me, with its infectious energy and nods to Cyndi Lauper, became the unofficial summer anthem, complete with a viral dance that had everyone joining in the fun. Fans are buzzing about the genre's evolution, with many praising the blend of traditional country sounds with modern pop influences. The success of these diverse tracks highlights the broad appeal of country music today. But the summer hits aren't the only thing making headlines. Get ready for a story that blends talent with a truly unforgettable moment on a hit reality show. A voice audition turns into a fairy tale moment. On a recent episode of The Voice, contestant Jacob Ryan Gustafson took to the stage to perform Morgan Wallen's heartfelt ballad, Spin You Around. While his performance didn't ultimately secure him a spot with any of the coaches during the blind auditions, Gustafson, a 35-year-old firefighter from Yucaipa, California, ended up winning something far more precious. As he finished his song and thanked the coaches, Reba McEntire, Snoop Dogg, Niall Horan, and Michael Bublé, Gustafson asked for a special guest to join him, his girlfriend, Jennifer. He revealed that she was his ultimate motivation for being there. The coaches expressed their admiration for his performance, with Horan regretting not being able to turn his chair and Snoop Dogg even mentioning his own record label, showing support for Gustafson's musical aspirations. It was at this emotional peak, with Jennifer tearfully watching, that Gustafson decided to make a life-changing move. He pulled out a ring, and in a moment that captivated the audience, asked Jennifer to marry him, famously saying, "The only thing I'd change is your last name." The entire studio erupted in cheers, and a newly engaged Jennifer joyfully accepted. The coaches joined the happy couple on stage, with Michael Bublé declaring that Gustafsson had indeed won The Voice in the most meaningful way possible. The proposal quickly became the talk of the internet, with viewers praising the genuine emotion and the romantic gesture, calling it one of the most memorable moments in the show's history. From heartwarming proposals to deeply personal reflections, our next story brings us back to a major artist addressing a sensitive topic. Get ready for a significant apology from Morgan Wallen that's raising questions and sparking conversations. Morgan Wallen responds to shocking genealogy discovery. In a surprising turn of events, country music superstar Morgan Wallen has issued a public apology after a recent genealogy report revealed that his family has never owned slaves. The news, which Wallen described as horrifying and deeply ashamed, came as a shock to the artist, who expressed disbelief at the findings. Wallen shared his emotional reaction, stating that he was aghast to discover the absence of slave ownership in his family's historical records, particularly noting that his ancestors hailed from the North. He emphasized that while he is not his ancestors, the revelation was deeply unsettling, making him feel sick to my stomach. He reassured his fans that despite this new information, he remains the same artist they have come to know and love. In a significant gesture, Wallen announced a substantial donation of $250,000 to the United Daughters of the Confederacy, signaling his commitment to addressing the historical context of the findings. This apology has ignited widespread discussion online, with fans and critics alike weighing in on the implications of historical discoveries for public figures and the broader conversation around heritage and accountability. Now, prepare for a musical collaboration that's making noise on the charts in a way you might not expect. We're talking about a rap rock band and a country star, and the results are topping the charts. Limp Bizkit's unexpected hit dominates music charts. Get ready, because Limp Bizkit has officially crashed back into the music scene, landing at #1 on multiple Billboard charts with their latest single, Making Love to Morgan Wallen. This marks the rap rock group's first #1 hit in over a decade, signaling a major comeback for the band. The track, released on September 12th, has been a massive success since its debut. It garnered an impressive 2.6 million official U.S. streams and 639,000 radio audience impressions in its first week, alongside 2,000 downloads. These numbers were enough to propel the song to the top of the Hot Hard Rock Songs chart, a first for Limp Bizkit since the chart's inception in 2020. The song's unique and somewhat bizarre title and theme, blending Fred Durst's signature style with a nod to country star Morgan Wallen, has clearly captured the attention of music fans across different genres. It also soared to #1 on the alternative digital song sales and hard rock digital song sales charts, marking new territory for the band. While the song isn't currently tied to a new album, its chart performance is undeniable, proving Limp Bizkit's enduring appeal and their ability to create buzzworthy hits. Fans are loving the track's audacious nature, with social media abuzz about the unexpected collaboration and its chart dominance. Critics are calling the song deliciously weird, highlighting its standout appeal in the current music landscape. And that's just a taste of the music news that's been making waves. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the day. Stay tuned. And that's a wrap on today's Bieber Beat. We've covered the anthems that defined summer 2025, a surprise proposal on The Voice, Morgan Wallen's candid apology, and Limp Bizkit's chart-topping comeback. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more exclusive music news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you next time.